Well, I think the first imperative is for us as leaders ourselves to come to grips with our own shadow, if you want to put it in those terms, the extent to which we're being driven by our own ego and fear and sense of separation, and to realize that we can't expect the culture or other people to engage in a more constructive way until we commit to doing the inner work ourselves to be able to engage from a place of wholeness and solidarity and love. And so, we have huge resources. This is not anything new. All the great spiritual traditions have confronted this inner conflict between ego and commitment to the other, and all of them have developed powerful spiritual practices, prayer, meditation, loving kindness meditation, that if we just commit to them over time, really will open our hearts. And so I think the first challenge is that inner work. And so at our organization, big thing we think about is how can we inspire and then support growing numbers of people in committing to this lifelong challenge of profoundly opening our heart to the world, to each other. And we're focused on both place-based supports in the local community, but also the web-based supports. For the first time in history, we can provide individuals, whatever spiritual path they're on, with access to the resources, to the leaders, the mentors, that can nurture them in their own spiritual journey. And so how do you develop an ecology of institutions and resources that intentionally nurture the loving development of all of us?
With the outcome of peace?
With the outcome of peace, but with the language I usually use is flourishing. That's our dream for our children, for our grandchildren, and it should be our dream for all children, that we together create a culture and social institutions that nurture that universal flourishing of every individual and of the natural world. And so I think that when I talk about love, I'm not talking about something soft or something that's just between individuals in an intimate context. I'm talking about a commitment to doing the hard work to create a society that starts from recognizing the sacred dignity of every person and builds the institutions and the culture that can nurture that.